We are all on a very different journey. Different events happen. Our reactions to those events are different depending on who we are, how we feel about things. And so it's really, really important to acknowledge that whilst you might think that a problem that somebody has isn't serious or serious enough to think about suicide, to them it possibly could be. And so giving them time and showing that you understand that those feelings are very real and that it's serious can really, really help. It's so important to take time to listen without offering your opinion or any judgment, just giving them time to express how they feel and what they want to say. It's really important that they feel heard. For some, listening does take practice, but it doesn't require any special skills. I would definitely advise not to try and fix things. If somebody comes to you with a problem, they want you to listen, take time to hear them. I think we should all be encouraged to seek some help if we're feeling depressed. If you get a gut feeling that somebody's trying to tell you that they're feeling suicidal, don't skip around it. Ask them the question. That's going to bring you on the same page as them, so that it will show them that you care and that you're listening and you're going to take time. If they tell you that they are feeling suicidal, then don't ignore it. Don't dismiss it. Take time to ask them some questions like, what's brought you to this, feeling this low? Have you told anybody else? Have you acted on it before? By ignoring and dismissing any talks about suicide, it's not going to make those feelings go away, and therefore not going to be helpful to them. If somebody starts talking about suicide or talking about thoughts of taking their own life, then it's vital that you take them seriously. What you're doing by talking to them about their feelings around suicide is if you're giving them an opportunity to offload, which is going to be really helpful for them. Be honest and explain to them that you care, you understand, and you want to help them. It's really important that there's mutual trust between you. If they've told you that they're feeling suicidal, perhaps they've told you a bit about why, they're trusting you with that information. But it's really important that you don't make promises to them that you can't keep. If their life is in immediate danger, then you may need to ask for help straight away, or you may need to refer them to somebody who can help them. Every situation is so different, and how can we be prepared for what we're about to hear? But it's important to know that you're not alone. You're not going to be expected to be an expert in their problem, and so you might not have the answer. It's really, really useful to keep some numbers to hand, so keep some numbers in your phone. If you were to see somebody fall over in the street, you might rush over to help them with some basic first aid, but you're not a medical expert. There's only so far you can go with it before you pass them on. Now, with suicide first aid, you may be in a very similar position. Taking time to show that you care and that you understand and you want to help them find the right help is huge, absolutely massive. You're not there to solve necessarily every single problem that they have, but by feeling that they're not alone and passing them over to perhaps a medical professional or an organisation who can just give them that assistance that they need, they're not going to feel alone, which is a huge strength into recovering from having suicidal thoughts.